Well, and that sort of answers my next question, because I was going to ask more around, like, how do you know it's time to get the CEO role, and, like, if you do it too early, too late. But I guess the answer is the Africa test. If you can go to Africa for 3 weeks and not touch anything and your business is still growing, I think you're now a CEO.
We did something similar.
Can you believe it?
Not that you have to do it for 3 weeks or a month, right? You could do it for a week and just say, I'm not logging on to email. I'm not communicating with the team, and just see what happens. Like, do a stress test. So our first stress test, and really our first major vacation together besides honeymoons, was in 2017. So it had been about 3 years into the business. And we went to Australia, New Zealand, and Thailand. We were gone for 33 days. We didn't take the laptops. I would check in with the team. All right. I would check in with the team. But other than that, I didn't work at all. And we came back. I did have a little bit more work than I had, about 4 hours of work to catch up on. But that's after a month. Had one of the highest production months we've ever had. And so that opened my eyes and actually helped my control, like, monster inside of me, be like, I need to trust the team more. They're great at what they do. They actually did better when I was gone. But stress test your business. That's the only way you're going to find out the weaknesses in your business, is if you stress test it and you're not there to solve the problems all the time or answer all the questions.
I would say too, I would reference Dan Martell's Buy Back Your Time, and actually start outsourcing based on that ladder. I think he goes admin, marketing, sales, and then you move your way up. I see so many times people will try to jump to like a COO or an office manager, and they don't have what they actually need is like a basic admin assistant. I would reference that book on like where you would climb and who you would start delegating things to right off the bat.
Okay. Well, and I want to switch gears a little bit, because you guys are married. How does that work?
A lot of conversations. I should say that. I think the biggest thing...
Arguments included.
All out there today, bro.
Yep. Well, first of all, just straight up marriage advice, you have to learn how to fight. You have to learn how to fight. You have to learn how to argue. Like, not only that, you have to learn how to fight for each other. And so I would tell you, like, in the beginning, like, there was some straight out, like, because when you're around each other all the time and all you're talking about is work and you have no boundaries, you have no balance, like literally
no money,
your entire life is based off of this one decision. Shit, there was a lot of like arguments or fights or so, but you learn, right? Like, just like any early relationship, working together, not working together, you're going to learn how to communicate. You're going to learn what each other like. You're going to learn how to argue, learn how to fight. And in business, it just magnifies everything. But I think it's the best decision we've ever made and why we have the relationship we have today. So that's where I'll stop. You can go ahead.
I would agree. And it might not be the sexiest thing, but I think setting up a successful business and setting up a successful marriage use the same like fundamental principles. Yep. You have to communicate. You have to set priorities. You have to know what's off limits, and you have to make intentional time. So whatever you're focused on in your relationship or in your business has to be a priority. So I think for us, we learned how to be business owners and married people at the exact same time. So first we had to learn how to communicate. Like, what do we need? What does the business need? Like, how does this work? And also, what are our roles and responsibilities? What do we do well? The same thing in a marriage. You need to understand, like, what are your roles and responsibilities? Who does what? Who does something better? So that was kind of like the first thing, is what are we responsible for? And then respecting each other's lane of like, he's very much sales, I'm very much marketing. When it comes to people, he's better at one thing, I'm better at something else. So we had to learn how to do that. And then I think it's moving on to communication of what do I need? What does the business need? What are we focused on? Where is our time, our energy? What are the expectations? I think the biggest thing is, aside from just communication, setting up like who's responsible for what, the roles and responsibilities, is understanding that there are seasons for everything. There are seasons where you are all gas and no brakes, and you're like, okay, we are working 16 hours a day. Like, we're in that season right now where it's like Michael and I are working until 10 o'clock at night. We understand. We have communicated that. We have set expectations. We both know that this is what we're focused on. When we're not in that season, when we're at Africa for 3 weeks, that's a season of rest. We know that our expectations are different. So I don't know that there's a great answer for how you do this. I think it's really all about communications, clear expectations, understanding where each other is at, And to Michael's point, not just knowing how to fight, but how to come back together after you have a challenge. Like how to talk through that thing and implement, like, what are we going to move forward with? What are we going to focus on now? What's a priority for us? Where's the thing that's, hanging out? The other thing I would say, don't keep score. Do not keep score. Like one person drops the ball in one area, another person drops, like we're humans. We're going to mess up. We're going to make mistakes in business and in life and in marriage. Just don't keep score. Remember, you're on the same team. Like we have that mantra always, same team, same team. Like we're working towards the exact same thing. And you have to communicate that. You have to communicate what is the vision that you have for your life and your business. And you're constantly reinforcing that. Like, we want to work really hard, but we also want to travel our asses off. Like that is our vision for our life. So we're constantly reinforcing that vision with each other.